So, y'all just putting ass milk on your face? That's what we doing now? Cool. Hey, it's me, Hadia Dashe, your fairy glow mother. I have magical powers and bring good fortune to your skin. Y'all asked for this video. So today we are going to talk about donkey milk and skincare because I'm your fairy glow mother and you ask and you shall receive. But before I get started, subscribe, hello, click the notification bell, all that good stuff. You know, YouTube just started paying me literally like 2 weeks ago, and I really need to get these subscriptions and all that up so that I can continue to put out this free content for you and YouTube can pay me handsomely. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter for unfiltered beauty and jokes, and subscribe to my OnlyFans for in-depth one-on-one skincare knowledge and coochie content, which is a podcast of sorts. Also, a disclaimer before I get started to the vegans watching this. I'm not going to disparage any brands for including donkey milk in their products or any other milk, quite frankly, because I don't care that much. And there are literally goats in my backyard, so I cannot really make any complaints. That would just be me being a bit of a hypocrite. So yeah, don't be in my comments talking, please, okay? No. Now that I've gotten all that out of the way, let's talk about this donkey milk. Donkey milk is the latest trendy ingredient in skincare that actually got on everyone's radar back in 2016, but really seemed to ramp up the PR budget late last year. And so now I'm getting a lot of questions about this specific ingredient. But is donkey milk a scam or not? What makes donkey milk so special? Should you be smothering ass milk all over your face? Let's talk about it. I mean, as far as trendy skincare ingredients go, this isn't even that weird. On Inky List, you'll see it listed as well, donkey milk. Similar to many other weird or trendy ingredients derived from animals, donkey milk for skincare seemed to reach the height of popularity in Asia, and I first saw it kind of stand out in marketing in K-beauty products. But Europe actually produces the bulk of donkey milk skincare products, with France taking the lead. Between 2016 and 2018, you'd see a bunch of donkey milk specific products on Amazon and K-beauty specialty websites. And the ingredient was honestly falling out of popularity, but then it started picking up steam again thanks to Twitter. Donkey milk. Okay, so you've heard how Cleopatra used to bathe herself in milk to like keep herself fine and keep those Greek men on her lap, basically. That milk was donkey's milk. Donkey milk is actually packed with lots of great nutrients and antioxidants for the body. In fact, it is extremely close to our human breast milk, which literally gives us life. And these nutrients include vitamins A, B1, B6, C, D, E, omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, ceramides, and phospholipids. It also has antimicrobial and antibacterial properties, and combined with naturally occurring lactic acid, donkey milk is even touted to be suitable for sensitive skin conditions like eczema and rosacea. Basically, solely from a skincare perspective, these are all the good things you'd want in a moisturizer. On another note, most of the studies on donkey milk actually point to it being the best alternative for babies who develop lactose intolerance at birth or allergies to traditional baby formulas. And in some parts of Europe, the bulk of donkey milk is actually sold to pediatric units for this reason. But, and there's always a but, is donkey milk truly effective in current skincare products on the market as they claim to be? Sadly, I couldn't find that many studies to back up any of the claims around this specific ingredient in skincare, which is disappointing, but it's not surprising, okay? Skincare studies can take years to be validated and proven effective. So that doesn't necessarily mean that Any donkey milk skincare products you see are a total and complete scam. Some people could just be really early on game, okay? And though it's not validated now, they are putting that product on the market and they're maybe collecting and conducting their own research, and so they're validating it over time. So it's not entirely a scam, but for right now, there's just not a lot of studies out there on it for skincare. There was a study done in May of this year that shows promising effects of donkey milk in skincare, but it was very small. It only had 14 participants, and it was also short. It took course over a few weeks. I did, however, find extensive studies to support the claims when ingesting donkey milk, which means that oat milk has some competition. As you may know, ingredients work differently on the body when taken internally versus being applied topically. Some of the claims I've seen from skincare companies with donkey milk products say the ingredient works very similar to retinol, which is a really big claim to make without any evidence. While donkey milk does contain vitamin A, I don't think it's working in the exact same way as retinol does on the skin. Also, for all the talk about it being great for people with eczema and these sensitive skincare conditions, the studies point to drinking donkey's milk, not applying it to the skin. So this has actually been very frustrating for me to research for you all because the claims are actually not clearly backed up. Heavy emphasis on the clearly part. There are anecdotes here and there, but I typically don't have to spend a ton of time in JSTOR or Google Scholar finding research to back up my videos or my blogs. But for donkey milk, your girl was literally searching for days, and I actually did not want to make this video because it's not conclusive. I like to come with the hard hitting facts, okay? I don't have that for donkey milk. So very, very frustrating. Unfortunately, gang, I think that donkey milk might be the biggest skincare hype beast to step on the scene since hyaluronic acid came through talking about some hold 1,000 times its weight in water, which, fun fact, that claim actually has never been confirmed. So what is real with donkey milk? Well, like with any milk, naturally occurring casein found in milks is a great hydrator for the skin and helps prevent transepidermal water loss. This is a true statement that is repeated throughout studies and research papers that were available, but is donkey milk the best milk out there to do this? Would goat milk, cow milk, or even camel milk be the better ingredient in our skincare products? And the answer is maybe. Here's the part of the video where we get into the business and marketing of ass milk. As it turns out, okay, donkey milk is actually kind of rare. Unlike other animal milk, donkey milk can't quite be mass produced at scale because jennies, that's what female donkeys are called, by the way, have to be milked by hand. Fun fact, did you know that donkeys are pregnant for a year? And over 98% of donkey births are single births. So just one baby donkey. I did not know this until researching this video. And can you imagine being pregnant for a whole year? Like a whole entire year? Oh my God. Like I can't even. Anyway, because the jennies have to be milked by hand and the gestational period for them is so long, donkey farmers have like a really finite time to harvest the milk. Donkeys aren't just popping babies out like that, which means that they're not really making milk like that. This means that donkey milk should be rather expensive. It's important to note that when it comes to skincare, the price isn't always right, and cheap products can oftentimes be a yellow flag. Keeping all of this in mind, it should be somewhat of a hyped up ingredient because though there are millions of donkeys in the world, the process of acquiring their milk makes the ingredient kind of rare. So it isn't as readily available as, say, goat milk or cow milk. But a lot of the donkey milk products we saw coming on the scene back in 2016, like those sheet masks and those serums, were really affordable, okay? Like under $30 affordable. And when you took a closer look at some of the INCI lists, the donkey milk was appearing near the end. So knowing what we know about how and where this ingredient is sourced, it is more likely that products containing donkey milk will be on the higher end of skincare pricing. For example, there's a brand out there called Sabbatical Beauty, which sells a 2.3 ounce jar of their donkey milk gel sleeping pack, which is essentially a moisturizer, or at least it looks like it, for $75. The brand also boasts over 80% donkey milk in this particular product. There's another brand called Napoleon Produce that sells their 1.69 ounce Autopilot Hydrating Milk Cleanser for $59. This is more of like a cleansing balm with donkey milk. However, I wouldn't shell out $59 for a cleanser. That's just price gouging. And donkey milk appears towards the end of the ingredient list on that one. Lastly, you have Exora Botanical Beauty, which is a Black-owned skincare brand, and they make a donkey milk soap, moisturizer, and even body wash, and I would say they're priced like mid-range. They are also paired with really great ingredients that, solely from reading the INCI list, might give the same benefits of the donkey milk, even if it wasn't included. So based on kind of just those 3 products, which I was able to find from a very quick Google search, I don't know. There's no clear line of which product is better. And by the way, you should never judge a product just by reading the INCI list. And you definitely don't trust anyone's opinion of a product who only reads INCI list. I'm going to make a video later that explains INCI list and why you don't want to do that. But yes, this was a self-drag because I obviously don't have any of those products that I just mentioned to you, and I'm telling you them based off the INCI list. So for Sabbatical Beauty, though, both the product type and the price seems to be right. So if you watch this video and you, despite everything I said about, research being very inconclusive and all of that, you're like, girl, that's cool, I still want to try it, I might go with that one. But again, full disclaimer, I have not tried any of the products that I just mentioned. These were just provided to you as examples. I think the best way to utilize the product would be in a moisturizer, a serum, or a mask, or basically any leave-on product that allows the ingredient time to penetrate the skin, if it even provides the benefits like the marketers tout. Because remember, we don't really know the effects when it's topically applied on the skin. I mean, we kind of know, but it just hasn't been thoroughly researched and supported for topical application as other ingredients in skincare. So a lot of what we know is personal experiences from people who were marketed a donkey milk product. So in the end, should you be rushing to replace all of your skincare products with those that contain donkey milk? Probably not. I mean, only if you feel it in your spirit. Otherwise, it's no pressure. This, like I said, this was a very frustrating video for me to do because there's no clear answer. I'm sure if you use a donkey milk product and it makes you feel great, then honey, stick with it. But if you are looking for very specific results from donkey milk and you do not get those results, I maybe would not urge you to repurchase and continue using the product. That's it. Those are my thoughts on donkey milk. Okay, I will continue to monitor this ingredient closely and look for newer research, and if anything changes, I will make an update to this video. There are links to the products that I mentioned down below, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. We've reached the end, pals, so yeah. Donkey milk, ass milk. Who knew? Who knew when I set out to be an esthetician that I would be answering these types of questions. I did not. I also didn't know so much about donkeys, and now if I ever get pregnant and for whatever reason my baby don't latch and has an allergy, I'm gonna remember that I made this video and I'm gonna be like, hey doc, what about donkey's milk? Please subscribe and leave a comment and like this video and hit the notification bell and follow me again on all of those places and all that good stuff. I will see you guys again soon. Peace.